This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. We keeping the foot on the what? Geeks. We keeping the foot on the what? Geeks. And like the Tibetan mass shift that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying what on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. When it's all said and done, it's as simple as this. When we sit here and we look at Errol Spence, this guy right here, this whole weekend was about resting between him and Manny Pacquiao. And we see Errol Spence ain't resting. Look at the background behind him. This is why Errol Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. There are no two ways around it. Book it. Manny Pacquiao took that full rest as if he's not fighting Mr. Tactical Aggression, as if he's not fighting Mr. Technical Punching Placement, as if he's not fighting Mr. Body Snatching Work, the Levy on top the punishment style. Now they say older fighters need to take as much rest as possible so that they can recuperate, they can recover their muscles. Can't do that bullshit and fuck shit with Mr. Tactical Aggression, Mr. Technical Punching Placement, and Mr. Body Snatching Work, the Levy on top the punishment style. Because when you do shit like this with Errol Spence, there's ramifications associated behind it. There is what we would say judgment that comes for it. Because Errol Spence is the Punisher. He's the judge, the jury, and the executioner in the ring. And he's going to decide your boxing fate. And you want to know the boxing fate that's being decided by AARP retirement Pac-Man style? You need to take every opportunity to be in the gym, fine-tuning yourself, and making sure you're in the optimal shape. Because we already know you are AARP retirement Pac-Man style. In your prime, you was able to go 8 rounds with punches and bunches. Now you can barely do 6, if that. You need to be in the gym every fucking day, getting your stamina up, getting your conditioning up, getting everything up. Manny Pacquiao's still 40-something years old. And if Bernard Hopkins could be damn near 50-something years old, box against Sergey Kovalev, still got the shit beaten out of him, but still was in the gym every fucking day because of the level of opponent that he was facing in the crusher, then Manny Pacquiao needs to do that with Errol Spence. Errol Spence, you see the background? You see the difference? You see the delineation? You see the gulf? You see the separation? Because Spence is coming to properly retire Manny Pacquiao. This is why Errol Spence confirmed He Knows Everything. This is why Errol Spence basically co-signed what He Knows Everything said. Came out of his mouth. Because everyone understands the infamous series. Errol Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. There are no two ways around it. Book it! Spence even understands that. Spence sees the series and he believes it, and he says, you know what? This guy's absolutely correct. So I'm going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. This is what's going to happen. This is the only way this fight is going to end. Manny Pacquiao will hit that canvas, and it's not going to be good for him. But you want to make sure you're in the best shape of your life. When you're fighting Errol Spence, you got to come in with your best shit. You got to make sure you're on top of your game. You got to make sure that you blood, sweat, and tear this boxing shit. Any slippage, any moment that you're not in the gym, you're going to regret it. Because you're going up against an Energizer bunny that keeps going and going and going and going and going. Let me say it again. You're going up against an Energizer bunny that keeps going and going and going and going. Why do you think He Knows Everything and Errol Spence are the two most unstoppable forces and immovable objects on YouTube in the boxing ring? Let me say it again, because what I said was so deep and profound. Hear me and hear me fucking well. Why do you think Errol Spence and He Knows Everything are the most unstoppable forces and immovable objects in the boxing ring? Because Errol Spence is the truth. They call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. And he knows everything, dog. When it's all said and fucking done, you want to know what He Knows Everything is when it's all said and fucking done? He Knows Everything is what He Knows Everything fucking is. Do you want to understand that shit? Let me explain that shit to you. That when it's all said and fucking done, that he knows everything. And Errol the True Spence are the immovable and unstoppable forces on fucking YouTube and in the boxing ring. And the reason for that is because of the relentless pressure, the unlimited pressure on your ass. We don't let you breathe. This is how we're flawless in our victories. Every time you come up and you try to get some water, we drowning your ass right back the fuck down. It's deep fucking waters. Deep waters for Manny Brown's TV's rabbit ass, cooning and buffooning ass on fucking YouTube. And Errol the True Spence, deep fucking waters for the Aarp retirement Pac-Man style in the boxing ring. We don't let you fucking breathe. That's why it's called keep the foot on the necks. And that's why it's called tactical aggression, technical puncher placement, and body snatching work, the levying onslaught, the punishment style. Manny Pacquiao is getting bull fucking dozed, steam fucking rolled, plowed fucking through. That's the cold party. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat two-tailor fashion. When it's all said and done, that's what it boils down to. Manny Pacquiao is getting the shit beaten out of him. Manny Pacquiao is going to get fucked up. Manny Pacquiao is getting done the fuck up. Manny Pacquiao is getting put the fuck down. Manny Pacquiao is getting the shit tossed out of his ass. Manny Pacquiao is going to get fucked up. That's what it boils down to. Getting the shit beaten out of you and getting fucked up from a boxing ring standpoint. Because when it's all said and done, that's what it boils down to. It boils down to Errol the True Spence beating the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao doesn't belong in the ring with Mr. Tactical Aggression. He does not belong in the ring with Mr. Technical Puncher Placement, and he does not belong in the ring with Mr. Body Snatching Work, the levying onslaught, the punishment style. It's the same as when Manny Brown TV thought that he could compare Jerome Boots Ennis erroneously with Errol the True Spence and the Airfield fighter, and then turn around and coon and buffoon for the Caucasian masquerading as Mexican and i.e. cinnamon dust of a Horchata of an Alvarez. So he knows everything, had to G-check his ass and continue to G-check his ass on fucking YouTube. I'm helping you out to get your ass back to where the fuck you were. Top 10. Now you're not even diction at all. Well, Errol the True Spence is going to make sure that Manny Pacquiao never has a fucking diction. Never is able to step into the square circle. Because Errol the True Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via Aarp retirement Pac-Man style. There are no two ways around it, and book it. The background denotes it. The background confirms it. The background verifies it. That one guy is on his shit. And the other guy is getting ready to understand that his fate is inevitable. That he's prepared for the slaughter. That he is sacrificial lamb. That when it's all said and done, the legacy field fight of Errol the True Spence properly retiring Manny Pacquiao is going to be what it's going to be. A retirement. He's going to get a hefty ass Aarp check in the process. But don't get the shit twisted. He's still going to get properly retired. That's the cool part. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat two-tailor fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Oh, Eeks. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Oh, Eeks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out. Go ahead, He Knows.